All right. Yeah, the Jhin makes a lot more sense than the Zeri, and I feel like this draft definitely gained some value by it. So, beginning to make a little bit of sense now. And some of the prio and some of the bans were awkward, but...
They probably draw bans. And then you look at that draft and then they banned like Chovy's Yone or something. You're like, okay,
yeah.
You know what? I get it. That makes sense.
Yeah. The health ends. Wave not supremely large, so they just clear it out. Might actually be the 3 grub angle. Raptor not even showing on the top side of the map. He's just doing the enemy red.
Yeah, Raptor is also sitting on a ton of gold, so I think he really doesn't want to fight. But early on, DNF getting the objectives.
Ult on in.
It's just,
it's like
the moment is coming.
A plate of buffalo.
It might be right now.
I feel like it's too early, right? Nice dodge by Raptor, though, and that's going to be 2 guys knocked up into the air. Yoshik in a lot of trouble, just going to throw an ult in just to try to survive, as he's going to die anyway. No reborn for him. As Berserker also has to flash the root. Daystar comes up, perfect timing, as Diablo is going to pick up the kill. And yeah, you were actually right about the timing. It was right then where DNF threw away their lead.
Or sorry, Hextech, not Chemtech. I'm just all mixed up when it comes to the text today, Valdez.
You're not a big tech enjoyer.
No, well, Hextech actually is my favorite, Drake. I just love the gate.
Hey, you got it.
There we go.
Caster Blessing.
You'll love to see it.
It's a rare one from Chronicler. Thank you for that.
And then from that point on, you're just on top of the world. You can do anything. But instead, it is, as Deegan was saying earlier, oh
no. Well, he almost got the red buff, and now he's getting engaged on. Has there not a glass there, but this is a Vi going away from the team. He's going to get the res, though, as they're going pretty deep for this one. Pilchik lives! It was a genius bait all along, as now Daystar trying to get out, but he will go down. Bulldog just flashes on him. It's 3 kills for DNF, as maybe they have a chance in this one. Daystar walking up to Dudu. Dudu gives him a 4 there, as now going in onto Bulldog. Flashing in is Sobero just to get ulted by Vi and die. And now we're going to get a handshake here on the Raptor, who also is going to die, going very deep there for, I think it was Berserker, and it did not work out. And that's the Rift Herald on top of it. So DNF, almost 3K gold in the lead now.
And this too is BNK. This is why this team is in the position that they're in right now. They're 5-11 for a reason. When they're playing well, I think when they're fighting well, the team looks great. But they also have a tendency to battle when they shouldn't. And that battle tendency we saw right there when they should not have contested at all. Wonderful for them.
This is, it's not an unlosable position by any means, but I will say that this is going to be one of the best spots they've been in quite a while. Like this is, they've been good at getting early game leads. Get to a point where you're too big to fail. You know what I mean? And for teams like this that have big confidence issues, this is exactly what you need. And, you know, Pisha can do risky stuff like this and he gets away with it because there really isn't any recourse for BNK at this point in the game. So I really feel like DNF have a good shot in this game.
We do know this is happening.
I don't know if it does.
Who's baiting who?
Well, we got TPs coming in, and they're doing a lot of damage here to Bulldog, but he is very fed. Daystar just going to get engaged on, and down he goes. TP comes in from Sobero. He's going to be left alone. Kellen's already left as they try to pull off some kind of weird flank. Diablo was not part of it, and DNF will just get the outcome.
I was thinking of this game as a metaphor, as an appetizer for the main course, which is T1 Hanwha. I'm now starting to think that DNF for the customer and BNK are the ones in the rest, because they just served Otacon for free with 2 kills to boot on a silver platter! What was that?
You need everybody there.
I think I know what's happening here. The top side is going full challengers.
Okay. Well, we're going to try to kill Bulldog again. Does it work this time? I think it will. With this many people, I think they finally figured it out. Okay. You got Bulldog.
Can they get more? Okay, DNF.
Objective bound.
DNF, we've been over this.
All right, just engaging into the rise, and with the handshake coming in, Daystar, no flash. He will go down as Kellen goes in too, and they can't get him out either. Going really deep for this one. And, yeah, a couple of kills do go over to DNF in the trade. Yeah. So now, DNF, I mentioned they don't have to do a lot in this game. They can just farm Drakes. They're doing a lot in this game, getting away with it because, well, they're very far ahead, and BNK are also giving them opportunities. I think this game is in the bag.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Valdez. I think we're getting our free gamer. And DNF on blue side. Draft, it was good. 2 times in a row. Zerker's looking very comfy. I think Life and Pioshik.
Gunshik and Pioshik. It's only 2 letters off. As we're engaging, again, onto Life. This is a Renata Glass.
In a corridor.
I think they do know this, but it doesn't matter as it's BNK. They're going to go in. That's a shutdown there as Kellen goes down. And Life, actually, it's going to be Berserker going down. As now DNF come in, that's a big shockwave, and I think with the wallets, they should be able to get this one going. As Diablo's actually here for a fight, that's a plus for BNK. Face checking into some jungle, where there are a lot of members. They're trying to kill Bulldog again! They're trying to get him again! As this time the shockwave is going to miss. He's got his Zhonya's, and TPs are coming in. He even flashes away, trying to buy some time, but he is very dead. The question is what happens afterwards as Kelly goes down, and Dudu's in the thick of it among so many members. And now we got a big Wukong ult, but the Renata over the top is huge as well. And Dudu has the bailout, but he goes down right afterwards. A very close fight, actually, as Berserker, though, is untouched. And eventually, it's not a close fight at all. Daystar gets the phase rush and gets away, but DNF's still going to win it big time.
Investment paying off big there for DNF. That looked a little spooky, but because of the amount of gold that they have, members stay alive for so much longer. Bulldog actually, even though he gets caught, does a great job of just stalling for time. The rest of the team gets to arrive. And with this, DNF, that's Baron.
Serious, though, which I think does make it worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it didn't sound as bad, is what I'm trying to say. We do have another play, Ghoulie Wall here for Bulldog, who doesn't have a way out. And again, okay, the shockwave, though, is massive. And I think the wallets are just too heavy at this point. We got some bouncing rise damage, and they're not even going to get Berserker down before he gets bailed out. Eventually, he does go down. But it's a quadra for Berserker. Looking for one more, but you know that Diablo is never, ever going to give that Penta away. And, I mean, Berserker's already dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And DNF, looks like they should be able to take this game down.
We're going to game 3. Valdez. The entertainment not done just yet. DNF, the Nexus is going down. We can finally believe, trust them to take the game. But now comes the hard part. They've won games before. Can they win this series? We're about to find out.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.